back to the D&D Family Gamer, the big here, back on Get Ropes on my show. And there was a problem of mine because we're going to be doing a little grinding, only a little, not much. But we're also going to be talking about some ideas I want to talk about. There's always some, not major. Like, you may have heard some of these ones already, but there's some that I want to talk about that they are kind of implementing, but not at the same time, if that makes any sense. And also, I did find out something about the cards. If we go to Leeway for a second, I found out last night. Yeah. Because I was like, well, you just give the characters you want. But apparently, if you go to these characters, like I said,
this should be enough.
We go there, and we go... Oh, you need to make a basic one, I think. See, it won't let you do it, but if you go on, there's a way to do it. How do I make this cards again? Oh, I think I go some way. Wait, I am very confused how to make the cards. Oh, let me talk to you again.
This should be enough.
Let me just... Oh, design. There we go. All we need to do is that. I'm not even kidding. And we leave. Boom. I pressed the wrong button like an idiot.
This should be...
So we go this one and gift it.
This is... for me? Thank you. This is the first time I've received something like this. I didn't expect to run into you here. Amber and I just split up to go shopping. We're bringing back gifts for everyone at the Knights of Favonius. Some small trinkets and toys. Oh, and some tea for Jean. It's from Chaoying Village. I heard that tea also has an energizing effect, so I thought it might be a nice change of pace for her.
That is so dumb, Hoyo. You need to fix that we got to give her...
The brewing process for this kind of tea is pretty complicated. The vendor had to spend a lot of time explaining it to me.
Put it how you want. It makes no sense.
Thankfully, I already knew a bit about tea etiquette, so I caught on relatively quick. Here, this tea cake is for you. It's from Chaoying Village. Amber really liked it, so I decided to buy some. We're going to check out the Mingxiao Lantern later. Maybe we'll ask someone to take a picture for us. I would do it myself, but unfortunately, neither of us brought a camera.
Oh, that's the game. Wait. Oh. Good God. Now I need to try to find the character. That's going to be fun. I doubt that residentially. Yes. Not Max, but that's fine. Amber's running it somewhere. I saw her when I ran by somewhere. The kind of problem is I don't know where. I kind of lost track of the girl.
Bang. And with that, the fate of the...
There she is. Holy shit. Holy crap. I didn't guess that. Amber! Oh, Amber's voice is not back yet. That's not good. Huh. Interesting. Okay. They should really have a marker showing where the characters are eating the top two. But, one thing I did know I talked about in the past, and you're gonna know it's kind of similar to what's going on with an event coming up for 5.4. And that is, I mentioned that the game doesn't feel as alive about the characters that you get to know, aka the main characters. Like, Dawn, Yu, Chaska, Silali, those ones. So I was like, wondering why it just always feels so dead. So I was like, I have an idea that they make the game feel more alive by going and Not there, dummy. Where is it? There it is. Basically making it so you can see the characters in different areas. Like you could meet Jean in the Knights of Bavaria's headquarters in her office, or Lisa in the library. Or while out and about, you can bump into Amber. Or like if you're in Leeway, you can bump into Ganya's randomly walking around, or suddenly at a restaurant. That type of deal. Which in my opinion, I'm like, bro, that would have been so bloody cool. Because it had potential. And I'm just going with my Navi team because my Navi team rocks. I'm not let's even go on slide at the bottom about 30 seconds. Now I know it's Nemesis, so I just don't think I can just roll. Absolutely. Hang on. Right, we only did one right. Yeah. But as I was saying, no. They should really, like, they all put it in technically because there's an event coming in, but they need to make it permanent.
Attack! Let engraved names echo! Teamwork is true! Let my name echo in song! This one's got your name
Fire!
on it! Not
And
umbrella warfare,
you're gone.
I guess!
2 shots with the shotty. Or the umbrella. Bruh. That's not even nice. I'll keep it because... Okay, so now I talk to you again? Wait, what do I? Hang on. I don't know how it works with this guy, so we're gonna test it. Okay, so you need to talk to him. Okay. Double that.
I ain't losing a fight to anyone. Not even one.
Nemesis again.
Not around here.
I didn't know.
Fire! Well, shower me with... Hear the echoes of the valley! Everybody stand back! Where'd that come from? Umbrella warfare, I guess. Feeling lucky?
And you're out of here. Another one bites the dust. Oh, come on. You could have some crit. Oh. I am an idiot. Alright. Let's go. We're just trying to get this run done. Uh-oh.
The more data samples, the better.
That just scared the shit out of me. What the hell? We didn't have to do this, but me. As long as I get done. Now, another idea I wanted to put in the game, and this is obviously a valid one.
Coming at ya! I'm going in!
I did not mean to do that, you dummy.
Time
And
to
that
shine.
is simply
Letting praise names
a
echo!
put our characters level up to 100. You're like, come on.
Warfare, I guess.
So 346,000,
warfare, I
holy
guess.
shit. Alright. So I'm done. And we got a gem out of it. That's actually got nuts. We'll take. But that's my personal opinion, folks, that it does make sense to have characters at level 90 instead of 100. And the same thing can be applied to Honkai, and Zenless, and even Witherwind. Because I think Witherwind's 90, I think.
From the may I present?
It doesn't
Bring
have
it.
any sense.
Let the mountains veins bolt.
Like, come on.
Everybody stand back. Ha. Feeling
Boom.
lucky?
I didn't correct.
Feeling lucky?
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Tap.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
Oh, no. Gotcha. You're not doing a little dance and play, boys and girls. You lose. Okay. Alright, so, let's see. Maybe peace. 18 drops, but I need to double check the materials itself. I know this is for Fremine. There you go, buddy. Let's see. Let me just do some quick math. That would be 2 lava I would need there. Yes. Yes. So I need 22 more. Alright. So I need to get 1 point out of it. God damn game. Wait, where'd my thing go? I've been earlier. Okay, I lost it. What the shit? Oh, never mind. I'm doing it. Beside me. $22 drums. Hell yeah. Now, doing this little strategy isn't a half bad thing. Doing boss fights every day. Except Monday. Mondays will be weekly bosses. Because that's how I am. But doing this might actually make it so it makes my life a little bit easier getting the bosses done. Because once I get all the bosses done, I can then, okay, I got the boss dropped. I can focus on the automatic or talents. Probably talents if I know me. Yeah, I'm assuming my resin is so low. That's not even funny when it's that low. Just the main one I want to do though. Because I really don't have much to do. But, yeah, now I won't go into mega details on these ideas. Now, they probably won't do this one, but let me sit down so I can talk a little bit here. Oh, what the? Sit, thank you. But it would make the most logical sense when it comes to this type of game. Now, you know and I know, to play the game or do a wish, it would take 160 primos, or whatever the currency is roughly in each gacha game. And this can be applied to all of them, in my opinion. Because technically, if you do your dailies, and like your Welkin, the equivalent of a Welkin, you know, you log in, you get an extra 90 of the currency, yada yada yada. But that would mean you get 150 per day. Which, in my opinion, it should be that if you do a poll, it should be only 150. Now, I know some people are going to say, but the corporation will lose money out of it. Yes and no. And what I mean by that is quite literally just, it'll have people pull more. If you think about it, like, yeah, if say if you only did 10 polls, they would lose 100 Primo Gems. What is it in that turn-based online engine? But you're like, okay, they'd lose it. But if they did more than that, they would actually make more money because people would be like, okay, I get more bang for my buck, as they call it. Which would help out on pulling for characters or weapons. Let's start me. Oi. Now, this is something I would like to see, personally, is making all weekly bosses. Like, if we go to the pile here under the weekly bosses, how do you do that? I think it's trials domain, yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 technically being code, Boreas. Which in my opinion, so 11 bosses in total that you have to grind for. And the thing is, you can only fight them once a week. And literally, I mean only once to get the reward. Like, for example, let's take, the Ballon, for example. You cannot clear the treasure any more than just one time. So, in my opinion, if that is true, the weekly bosses should be free to do, no resin takes. Because, bluntly, it would cost you 90 resin for 3, and then the other 8 will be another 60, that's another 240, so 330 bloody resin. For basically doing a complete run on weekly bosses. Which is flipping bonkers. Like, we get ourselves into enough trouble when we're trying to, like, get our talents up, or our artifacts, or weapon XP. I mean, weapon mats, that's it. So if they can just make it the weekly bosses don't cost anything, that'd be great. Because, like, there's one of the gachas that does it. But it also has it that you can use resin, or the equivalent of it, I should say, and that is ZZZ. You can fight a boss 3 times in a row, the same boss if you want to, and claim its rewards. But if you're like, okay, I need more of that mat, you can use some of your, basically your resin, or in that game it's battery. You could get them easier. Like, come on. However, I know you've been doing this for 4 years now on Genshin. But some change is definitely needed to make the game more fun. Huh. And I'll not just so you know. But the point though is, I would love to see something like that in the game, because, come on, I have been fighting these bosses for a long time. Granted, I'll be done with Dvalin, and I mean completely done with Dvalin, in about... Wait, hold on. Oh, that place. Huh. Doesn't think you guys see them here. Great. No better. Where's the loot? Oh yeah, I already picked it up. Want it more. That's crazy you guys see them here. I thought that was too much of a funk effect. Well, wait, what can you say? But another idea that I think to put in is, as it even applies to the other games, is an increased AR level. You're like, if we go here, a red rank 60 is the max. That's been the same level for the last, for 4 years. I don't think they even increased it once, not that I remember. But if it has, do both in the comments, because I don't remember for sure. But I've been AR-60 for Akunzi, which I wish you could like have a little memo thing here that we says when you hit AR-60, like it was like a little achievement. Because I would love to know when I hit that level. Because honestly, I don't know. Like I would have to go through my footage I have and find like, roughly how long ago it was. If I had to guess, I'll say about a year and a half, if not close to 2 years ago. That's a rough estimate. So in my opinion, like, increase AR and then here's the thing. I know people will say, oh, but the rewards will be crap. No. I think what happens now is, with this, because of how long it's been for AR-60 players that got the rewards, when it goes over, so I say AR-61 to 70, or whatever it would be, I'm just using that as an example, so don't mind it. It would actually give you, like, really good rewards. Like, let's say, for example, like, let's, AR-62 or 63, you would get a free 4-star selector. So pretty much what that means by that, folks, is out of all the characters in the game, that 4-star units, so let's just go to the character archive, because it's easier. Up to date, so whenever they would add it, you will be able to choose one of the 4 stars as a free unit. And I say, I know people say, like, oh, but nobody, if someone already has them all already C6, that's fine, because you just get the refund anyway. It won't make a difference. Or, now this is a thing I don't know if they could do or not, because I don't know program at all. But save it till like when a new character comes out, like saying, okay, a new character comes out, I'm gonna use it to get that character. Simple as that. It's like you could, this is what you can do technically. And we go to here, like there could be a little item here, like it looks like a present type deal. And you would technically be able to open it and select the character. Oh, what's this? What? Drunken plum and snow. Okay, I need to see what the hell that recipe is. I guess it's kind of puzzled my brain for the next 20 minutes. Quick as this one. But, I really think it would be a fun little thing for them to put into the game, personally. It would help out so much. And now, this one is kinda done, but not to the degree like I would want it. And that is, quite simply, increase in drop rates on multiple enemies, artifacts, talent domains, and weapon mats. And even weekly bosses and so on and so forth. And see, that's why I said sort of, because they kind of already did, kind of. And I knew I wasn't by it. Oh, bloody Jesus. Oh, no. Am I blind? Oh, there it is. So that's what it is. Thanks a lot, crab. Okay. But, back to the point I was talking about. It would help out so much with this sort of stuff to help get the game more frequent. Because, like, yes, they have increased the drop rates on the Nobushi, Karagi, those type enemies. Which is so bloody good because their drop rate was so bloody bad. And I mean, it was bad. Like, let's just say you could take on 2 of the Karagi, which are the highest level of those enemies. And you might get lucky, and I repeat this, lucky to get 1 gray handguard. Gray. Which I'm like, and those guys get hit like a dang truck, mind you. So, like, yeah, they have increased that, but I think they should increase it a lot more for other enemies in general, so increase it just on all of them. Well, excellent, maybe like the Riptowns. Those guys, they do a decent drop rate. But just other ones that can get more, and the same thing goes with the Patootie type enemies. They do drop a reasonable amount of supplies. Well, I won't lie there, they do. But some of the other enemies definitely need an increase. Like, for example, fungies. Like, let's just take these 2 dummies over here. Expect me to use the wrong element, you are so dead.
Born of ice and frost.
Well, let's see. Out of being up those 2, we got one. And see, look. This is the one thing that's annoying with the fungi type enemies. Because it tells you, oh, you have to kill them by doing one thing or another. Either by using a deadly reaction to take them out, or by not using one in general. But the funny thing is, the game didn't explicitly show which one does better. Because 9 times out of time, like, say you use ranged Shogun on them, for example, your 9% sure get the inactive one, which doesn't make sense because it's technically active. Which that never made any sense.
Next on the agenda.
So in my opinion, some slight adjustments would make this game better when it comes to those drop rates. And, like, yeah, they are telling you the increase in the boss drops from the world bosses. Yes and no, but that's only if you are world level 9. If not, you're not. Like, yeah, I get a chance to get 4 drops, which, in my opinion, is okay. But I think either A, make up the 5 drops you can get, but it's rare. Or B, when you hit world rank 9, you are guaranteed 4 drops. Because technically the only time you get that level unlocked is AR 58.
Next on the agenda.
Which I'm like, that's a little bit late for being that high up on AR level, in my personal opinion. Because I'm like, that's only 2 levels from being max. So if they can fix that, awesome. Now here's a big one here. The pity system when it comes to polls. we all know the good bears are 90, the weapon bear is 80, and the standard is 90. So in my personal opinion, this is a big one that'd be really good. The good banners and the standard banner put it down to 70 poles. And I know people are going to say, oh, but Hoyle will never do that. They'll lose money. Let me finish. Because then we put the weapon banner down to 60. Because let's be honest right now, folks. If you think about it, for a split second, if you want, for example, a Lakino, and you're like, okay, I have 100 poles. And you're like, that should get me the character, no problem. But let's just say you go to 80 pity. That's kind of usually the rough estimate way you get your pole. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. It varies. But in my opinion right here, they should, because like you say you got lucky at 80, you got, say, for example, a Jean. That means you only have up to 20 more poles to put in to get the character, but it's not that doable. Because technically, if we're going by on the math points, and I am a math whiz when it comes to stuff, folks, if you want to get one 5-star unit, aka, it could potentially cost you up to 180 poles. 180 if you get unlucky, which, granted, I don't think I've ever heard anybody go to 90 once, but let's just say 160 tops. Because, you get, that's more plausible. So 160 to get one character, which is insane, by the way. Because that would take 16,000, 24,000, roughly 25,600 primos. And you put that into the layman's terms of the currency here, that would be basically two of these. Well, no, one of these and... No, two, yeah, it'll be two of those technically because after the bonus, it'd be like 21,000. And then like this one. So that'd be like 250 smackers. Which is insane. And then now, one good thing with the weapon banner, which I will admit this is a really good thing, is that now the Imperial Pass is basically a 50-50. Which is great. So that means the max it will cost you on this side is 160. So, like, yeah. Me personally, I would say get rid of the PMI snap. Or actually, no. Keep it, but say you're already guaranteed to get the weapon you select. So, for example, I have a set on Alkino. Boom. I get a weapon instantly. And I know people say, oh, but Hoyle will lose money. Yes and no. Because, think about it, folks. A lot of people don't pull on weapon banners because 9% of the time was a scam for the most longest time. That is how it was. So, if they would adjust these, so it's like, okay, 60 pity on a weapon bearer, and it being a guarantee for the weapon you want, you can like, okay, I get the character I want, or the weapon that I've been wanting to get for years. At least this way, you will not be wasting so many polls. Because, like, you use up a lot of polls. Let's just be all honest, folks. Like, for example, I just did my polls recently on, oh, buzz off, dummy. Wait, that's funny. Huh. Weird. On ZZZ, I had rough estimately 150 polls. And ZZZ's pity is basically the same as Genshin. So, you get a jump point in that point sense. And I'm not even kidding, folks. It went by badly. So I was able to get the characters both Astra, Yao, and Alan Joe. Just one reason why I want to play ZZZ, so I was like, yeah, he's cute. So I was like, okay, did my polls while I'm telling you, I'm going to do them, which I do have that upload on channel if you want to look at that. Oh, whoa, not that guy. But my point though is, 150 polls, you think, oh, I should be able to get both Astro Yao and Alan You would think that. No. I barely got Astra. It took, because I lost 50-50, which sucked. I'm like, no, it was making someone I didn't have, but no, it gave me one I already had, which kind of sucked. But my point, though, is that I didn't get her until, like, roughly 140 polls? 130 polls? Somewhere on that. It was a lot of polls. But at the point, though, you can see from my point of view, it's like, that's insane. So, in my opinion, these pity changes would be very beneficial to Hoyo. And this applies to all the gacha games. Because if you adjust it accordingly, it would make the game less grind for players that want to enjoy playing the game. Which, for me, I love playing these games. They're fun. Like, yeah, I'm not a free-to-play player. The most I do is I get the Welkins and the Battle Pass if I want to. But that's literally it. I don't go big time on spending. I don't go for the $100 bundles. Maybe once a blue moon I might do a 30, if that. But I'm more for just having fun in the games. That's literally it. And I want to just like say, okay, I just want to collect one character at least, and I'm happy. That's all I like doing. Because you know me, folks, I love getting a few more characters in every game. They're fun. Especially on Miyabi, though. Whew, she's strong as hell. But point is, though, it takes a lot of polls to get the characters. And I mean a lot of polls. So if they could just adjust these numbers, they, like, at first you think they'd be losing a lot of money. And yes, I would agree at first you think it. But, say for example, they did put the pity down to 70. Right, and just say, for example, I had 200 polls. Just for giggles. And say I got Alakino at 60. You know, meaning I could get a little early. Just saying that, okay, if I get the character, I'm like, oh, maybe I should go for some constellations. I have these extra polls. I go for the constellations. Look at the character and go, okay, I will go for it. So, in my personal opinion, they will be making more money technically because players will be won by, or not by, well, maybe by technically, more stuff to get their constellation up for the characters. Be like, yeah, let's just say, this is an easy way to do it in simple math terms. Say you have 100 people in the room and say 90 of them are low spenders, right? And the other 10 are basically whales. Like, yeah, the whales will be like, okay, no problem, I'll do what I need to do, get the things I want. But low spenders will be like, oh, okay, I can get this character and maybe I might want to go constellation. Hoyle would see a increase on pullage on these characters. And this also applies to the other gachas as well. Like, I'm thinking about this from a multiple standpoint of view. Which hopefully this does get put in because, like, my problem is the pity is too high. 90 pity, but then it's like, it's not even a guarantee. Like, it would be bad enough if that was a guaranteed. Like, if you do that poll on the banner and you're like, okay, you are guaranteed to get that character. Guaranteed. Because at least then, you'd be like, okay, I'm guaranteed this character. I can, you know, not lose my mind. But, like, when you say you have, like, over 100 wishes saved up and you have a 50-50, it gets nerve-wracking when you don't know if you get the character or not. Because my luck, folks, is horrible when it comes to gachas. Granted, I've gotten lucky a few times. I have. But if they can just change this a little bit, we're talking. That's why I wanted to say about it, because it would help out so many players that, you know, like playing the game, but they don't have to worry about, like, you know, what the freak was that? So, that caught my eyeball for a minute. But it's something I think that would help out the game's all-around life expectancy, because, like, at least players will not be losing their minds on trying to get the character they want without breaking their piggy banks, so to speak. So if they can change it, all the better. Could help out so much. I know about so many players that are like, on the fence, like, oh, I want to save this character. That they save up hundreds of polls, and I mean hundreds. So like, if they can just adjust it, we're talking something here, man. Just hopefully down the line they do something like this. Like, they can either do that, or simply make that the first 5-star you get on the banners is guaranteed to be the character on the banner. Then after that, it's just a 50-50. One or the other. Because then players will have the risk, like, losing their minds on trying to, like, say, oh, am I the character? Do I have enough time? Do I need to take money on my account? Like, I'm thinking, oh. I got a treasure chest here? Hold up. Hold on, what now? It's up there.
Take me up.
What? You're actually trolling? No way I missed the treasure. Oh boy, okay, I'll land. How? It's up higher apparently. Oh my. Wait a minute. Oh my god.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
That's crazy I missed that chest. Well, yeah, it might have been only 2 Prio gems. But that's the treasures I missed. Crazy. Holy shit.
Take me up.
Oh no. That's funny. But that's the point though. I think it'll help out the game a lot. You begin more players that want pull for units. Cause like, a majority of the time they'll like, have to save those pulls up. Every time. So just changing these little things will make the game better. Like, I can see people, like, if you put those in, how many more players will come in to play the games because I say, oh, I didn't want to play this game because that pity was bad, or that I didn't want to waste all that time doing it and not be getting the character I want. So something like that will be really good. But enough about talking about that one because I can talk about that for the next hour if I want to, and I quite literally mean that. Now, another one that they should fix is this. The Battle Pass system. And I don't quite mean like how it's working, that's doing okay, but what I'm talking about is have an access flow. And what I mean by that is quite literally, because this is on all the other countries I play, which is ZZZ, Honkai, Star Rail, Infinity Nikki, and Wind & Waves. They all have it. They have basically a overflow on level. Like, it starts at 50 for the good rewards, but after it's just either currency or some other odds stuff. Which, in my opinion, would be really good for this game. Like, come on, Hoyo. You already done it in Honkai and Endless, so doing this one too. Be smart, don't be stupid. Hold on. Wait, you're the one I was trying to find I could never find? Never mind. But something like that will be very beneficial. Because players will be all like, like me, you see in my Battle Pass, I've been AR-50 for the past like 17, 18 days. I have access XP I could get, but it's like nothing. Like, look, something like that. Doesn't give you anything extra. So, I'm like, it is a waste. So, hopefully, at one point, they'll fix that too. Well, I know some people saying this patch coming up, though, is not the greatest. And I will say it's not. But it'll always be funny, though. And that's what I asked for, is to make it either funny or fun. 10 bucks says I'm gonna be laughing my ass off. But I won't lie there, folks. It's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Right, nothing there. Okay. But that's the point, though. It's gonna be a funny patch. Especially going to the bathhouse. That's gonna be hilarious. So I can't wait for that part, personally. But, you know, it's gonna be funny. And just some of these things, in my opinion, folks, will be really good. Excuse me, folks. I know my lungs out. Because like, I think about this stuff, and I'm like, there's even another idea I want to talk about, but I just cannot remember what of me that my friend's dad was telling us about. And I'm like, I want to talk about it, but of course my brain, my God. So that kind of put a pick on my plan. But like, we can just do this stuff. And we still like, I want a wedding/date system. Because why is this is odd when it comes to me, folks? Because I play so online, and whenever I see a ball like that says friendship, usually you can go from friendship all the way up to lover. So why is that a thing yet on this game? Because come on, I've been friendship 10 with these characters for years. So they can just change it, like, yes, then there'll be some strict rules you can't do. One is you can't go for the kid-type characters, aka Klee, Diona, Sayu, those ones. And that also includes Nahida. She may be 500 years old, but she is in the form of a child, that is a no. Now, if you got a grown-up form, that's a different story.
Let's fly.
That's only it.
Yeah.
But hopefully, like, this shows that, like, you know, these ideas would help out the game's life. And, like, me and my friends developed talk about these ideas, and, like, you know, well, you know, this will make you more money in the long run. Like, at first you think, you know, no, you're not gonna make money off it. But if you actually thought long and hard about it, you would. Oh, get back here. So I'm hoping these ideas we talk about will eventually get put into the game, which, like I said earlier, one of the ideas I talked about, you know, make the world more lively, that there is, you know, the characters you like to meet are Roman area, but only as an event, which apparently that's like a test one, I guess, from what I've been hearing. I'm like, no, you want to make that permanent. And that's another thing, let's just put that out there right now. Why aren't some of these events in this game permanent? Like, there could be a whole new tab you hit, like L2, R2, become on controller, or one of the buttons is to switch. Because both, Winter Waves, Honkai Star Rail, and DZZ all have a permanent event that they have, which is really good. So why isn't it doing it on this one? Because there's some events here that have like some big impactful story. Like, for example, Albeo. There was like some events that had him based around it completely, and it had some big time lore. And I mean big. So it's like, why? Like, let's be honest. I'm like, yeah, once you get the event done, it will just have a check mark on it, cleared off the list. Well, that's fine. And also people say, oh, but there is a permanent event, that music one. Yes and no when it comes to that one, because that's just more something to do in general. But that place, you don't get primos to have it. You get some currency to get the other music, which nothing against it. Music's cool and all, and that'll take to me.
Fulfill our pact. Show no mercy.
Hmm? Wait, what's that, Laura? Wait, what's that?
Take me up. Locked on! Bullseye!
Need more.
Yeah!
Hell no, really. I had no answer.
Fire in the hole! Let's fly! Locked on! Bullseye!
Then you guys want to try that again? And he just la 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 la. He didn't realize that's on all buddies. But back to the point though. These ideas will be so good. Like, what's. I don't want to have in my listing. Hang on. Right there. Now, this one is kind of. It's an auto pass from floors 9 through 11. Now, it is there, kind of, because if you go to the Spiral Abyss, if you 36 star the Abyss from, the previous session, like, for example, my session is done. So when it resets, it will all pass me from floors 9 and 10. They'll be done. I don't have to worry about them ever again, as long as I get the 36 stars every time. Which helps out a lot when you're grinding. But, so that's what I mean by kind of. You're like, okay, it is here, but it's not here. Because it doesn't only pull a 9 to 10, not 9 to 11. Now, what's one more I want to talk about? Now, this one is kind of in, and that's the resin increase, but, Hoyo, you need to fix the timer. The timer's way too bad. Way bad. It takes over 24 hours to get it done. 24 hours. To get 200. Adjust it. Another one, real fast. Oh wait, we're not two I can talk about real fast. One, more crossover characters. I don't got people are saying, but why can't we got crossover one of the greatest and now it's Aloy, which not only is Aloy is a good character in her own game of Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West. I play those games, they're great. But I will say it didn't make a lot of sense for her to be here, technically. But, that don't matter. The point is, though, I want other characters from other games that can make an appearance in here that would kind of make sense. Like, for example, since this is part of the same universes of Honkai Star Rail and ZZ, technically, why not making that other characters from those games pop in? Like, for example, Acheron pops in, you can get her, or you can get Sparkle, those types of characters. Like, bro, I would love that. Imagine being able to freely use those characters. Oh my god, I have a field day. But that's the thing. And these guys are trying to kill me again. Lovely. I know I feel like I went on Rampos, and I just want to point across, be like, come on. And I think about it, and it's like, I'm just seeing from multiple perspectives, and I'm like, coming up with the best options to make the game more fun. I know one thing a lot of people would love to have in this game is the, what's the word without saying it out loud? Alone time with our characters to have a little fun, and that's being put nicely. But they're not gonna add that, we already know that. But one thing I would like to see, and this could just be a little cutscene in my opinion, is actually have characters go to the beach. Like, technically we did have that in the Gone Reworded dummy. Gone Apple Archipelago. Well, Clee's event. Or telling me at the time with Barbara and Jean. Did Clee go there? I think she did, I think. I think they probably didn't much, sadly, which is really sad. I really wanted to. But it doesn't have time. But have a quest that you can just go hang out with kids and, go to the beach and have some fun. Have a vacation. Well, imagine seeing some of your favorite characters in a bathing suit. Or, Some of it's not just the normal outfit that we've seen in for so long. Like, come on. I personally it would be awesome to see that, personally. But most, I think, will end the here for now. The reunion of the Z&D Fantasy Roll Big right there on that post was honestly not a bad idea session. Talked about some of them. We got some a lot more. Because that's the thing. Like, if me and my friends were out talking about these ideas in depth, we could literally make a list, at least 100 ideas. At least. Like, right now, with the ideas that we've talked about in general, it's only about 30. Roughly. Which, in turn, is good. But we can add so much more. So, if you enjoy, hit like, comment. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you on another one of Genshin Impact. I will see you on the video, and y'all take care, buddy. I hope to see you on the next one. See y'all then. Laters.